Hello, everybody. Bad Wolf here with the final video of modding The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's taken some time because I have had to do a lot of things, which I will be making an update on several of the videos I have for modding The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, because I discovered some things that need to be addressed before you can get the game going. But the reason why I'm doing this video, this is a continuation of the community patch menu strings, and why I believe that menu strings is one of the most important things that you can get for a mod. Okay, so the reason why menu strings is important is you go into options in the menu and you go to the mods. Normally, when you have mods that have menus, you will see each and every mod's name on there. Well, there's a problem with that. If you have more than 8 mods that have menus, you only have 9 slots on the screen. And if you have more than 8 mods that have menus, you will not see all of the names of the mods on the menu screen. Whereas with menu strings, it adds categories, and there are several different categories. You see some of them on the screen, which is gameplay, visual and graphics, camera, user interface. There's also one for alchemy and potions. There's one for combat, and there's one for miscellaneous. And there might be one more, but I think that's about it. But let me show you what I have in gameplay and what the mods I'm using. I will be doing videos on what I view as the most important mods to have when playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In this gameplay category, there's a few of them. Auto loot, for one. Auto loot is one of the best mods in a game. This should be for every single game that is out there. It is very nice to have. Auto loot is basically what it is. Whether you're in combat, whether you're exploring, auto loot will scan in a certain meter radius and will automatically loot things. Now, you can set it up for where you can steal those things, but be careful. You will have guards after you if you do have that. You can also turn that off to where, it'll disable the mechanics for stealing items. But when you're done with the combat, it automatically loots that dead carcass, whether it's monster, animal, or human. And that is very handy to have. ESGO, what can I say about it? It's one of the best mods out there for changing items in the game. Like take, for example, experience. You can raise the experience however much you want, or you can just turn off getting experience, which when I do start doing videos of Let's Play modded Witcher 3 Wild Hunt my way, because I do it a certain way. I don't go from point A to point B. I'm all over the map. When I start playing, you will see that I have high experience points coming to me at the beginning. I do that until I get to level 16. I may even push it as far as level 28. But usually I'll go to get to level 16, and then I will turn off the experience so I don't get any more experience points. That way I can go to the Skellige Islands and do certain side quests ahead of time before advancing the main storyline. Because the way that I play the game is, again, I'm not going from A to B to C to D. I jump all over there, and the reason being is because of the cutscenes in the game. When you're going from A to B to C, how they design the game, the cutscenes are out of sequence. Well, the way I play it, when I do the main storyline, I do it to where the cutscenes play in order, where it makes more sense. It's not jumping around. You're not seeing this ahead of time when it should be the other way around. But ESGO has also scaling for enemy scaling, whether you want it to scale up with you or you always have the enemy scaled like 1 to 5 to 10 levels lower. I don't usually use that. What I do is I'll use the option of having it having the monsters level up with me. I usually don't have them higher than me. If they are, then they're no more than 3 levels higher, maybe 5. But I don't I don't do anything else to that because I still want them to be a bit of a challenge. So I don't do anything with their combat to make them, well, they could be 5 levels higher than me, but still do crappy in combat. No, I keep the combat the same on the enemies. And since they are the same, I can play on Death March and still enjoy the game. And also in levels, you can also, if I'm not mistaken, you can change how much coin you get as well. Let's see here. As a matter of fact, no, there isn't. Right? Yeah, that's right. There is none. That's right. I do believe. Yeah. Oh, yep, there it is down there. It's at the very bottom in general. I haven't set it up for this playthrough yet. This is just what it is when I went to it for the first time. But anyway, have you ever felt like, so you're doing a quest, you're doing a side quest, and you're like about 5 to 10 levels higher than what you should have been. Well, you're a busy witcher. You're doing lots of things. You're going all over the place. Why should you get punished for not being able to do that side quest when it wanted you to? And so you only get a small amount of coin. No. set it to where you want where you want, where you think you should, how much you should get. So it'll take that base coin amount, and then it'll multiply it by however much you set it at. And that way, because if you've played this before, you will find out that in Hearts of Stone, starting to get the glyphs and runes, it's very expensive, especially getting the rune right. All of his tools he needs, and in order to get everything, that's 30,000 coins. It is ridiculous. So you need to have money. Same way with In Blood and Wine. Your home, Corvo Bianco. It is expensive getting all the things that you want in your new home, in your retirement home, so to speak. So there is that where you get money. You can get coin easy. At the very beginning, it's helpful to have another mod. Yes, it is a cheat. It is called Geralt is Rich. And what Geralt is Rich does is that when you run out of coin at the very beginning, when you buy that last piece of item that you know you don't have enough, you have to do this. You have to buy an item that is more than what you have in coin. As soon as you go to buy it, and you select it to buy, it will instantly jump your coin to amount to, I think, 10,000. I think that's what I have on the correct path. I know in the books, and you read in the books if you read them, and if you played the first couple of games, Witchers are always poor. Why is that? Well, because they live paycheck to paycheck, basically, like we all do in real life. Well, this is a game. It's not. It's loosely based on the books. Um, it's what happens to Geralt 5 years after his death is basically what it is. So why does it have to be that he is poor constantly when all of this equipment that he needs to upgrade to uh, repair, to have forged? Why can't he have coin? He should be getting paid. Well, he is famous. Everybody knows who the White Wolf is. So he should be able to get coin justifying his um, level of talent. Okay, so the next mod that I have is Friendly Meditation. Friendly Meditation is a wonderful mod. You press and hold down on the button. If you're using a controller or if you're using a keyboard, you press a key. You hold it for however many seconds it is listed in the XML file. It's usually half a second or just a few milliseconds, and you will see Geralt kneel down onto the ground, and I have Spawn Campfire turned on. That it's real nice because if you remember, if you ever played the first Witcher, you'll know that you can't create any kind of potions, oils. You can't do any kind of alchemy without being in front of a campfire. Well, what Friendly Meditation does is as soon as Geralt kneels down, you see a little shot of flame come out of his hand, and you hear the woof of the flame starting, and then there's a campfire right in front of him. And then uh, this selection right here for do not remove spawn campfire. If you have that turned on when Geralt stands up, the campfire stays there. Does it do you any good next time around? No, it does not. Um, you can spawn in the same place and it will spawn another campfire right on top of the one that you just got up. So turn it off. When you turn it off, the animation is nice animation. Geralt stands up, kicks some dust onto the fire, and then the campfire goes away. That's pretty nifty. So, and then Stat Track. Stat Track is a new mod that I am really going to enjoy uh, using if it does work. I haven't read any reviews saying that it hadn't worked, but I haven't seen the mod page in about a week or two. But anyway, Stat Track is going to help you keep track of what you have to do in order to get achievements. Like say, how many times you use ARD to kill a person, to kill an enemy, knock them off of a ledge till they fall to their death. You have to do that, I think, 10 times. This will let you know how many times. Supposedly, this will let you know how many times you've done it. And also, there's other mods where not mod. There's other achievements that's in the game that you have to do something a certain amount of times before you get that achievement. And supposedly, this mod will keep track of it and you will see it. Now the creator of the mod, he did admit that he made a mistake, and he made the book look exactly like the book uh, for Gwent tracking, the guide that you get from the vanilla game. So keep an eye out in your inventory to make sure you're choosing the right one. Do not sell either one of them. When you're done with the Gwent tracking and you got all the Gwent cards, put that book in your stash. Also, I have some visual and graphics mods. Brutal Blood. There was a post on, I do believe, Brutal Blood, or either that, or it was KNG's More Blood. But anyway, Brutal Blood is one of 4 blood mods that I have, and what they all do combined, what they're supposed to do, all of them combined, by reading one person's post, is it adds gore. Well, not gore, but a shitload of blood. Well, there's a lot of blood spattering. There's a lot of blood spurting, blood covering the ground, blood covering Geralt. I mean, you want blood, you got it. If you do the combination of the 4 blood mods together. Gallop Dust. You ever thought it was strange that you're riding along on Roach? She's trotting along at a good steady pace, following the road. The road is dirt, but there is no dust coming up from the hooves. Excuse me. It's just real strange that it did not have that in the game. Somebody was ingenious enough to create it. So now you can travel along the road, and you can have its own intensity to low to high, from low to high, or turn it off. I don't know why you would get the mod and then turn it off, because if you don't have the mod, then you're not going to see anything. I don't know why the option is just turning it off, but go from low, medium to high. And also, you have the option of only when following the road. It would be nice if somebody like added to this to where you could see blades of grass coming up from her hooves, or maybe it's been a while since I played the game, so I don't know how it is in water. But if there's no water splashing back, maybe that could be added as well. Now, gameplay additions is configurable boat speeds. I thought the boat was going too slow, and so this is kind of a cheat. Whereas you can make the uh, boat travel faster. That way, you're not spending forever in a day in a boat doing a long journey with a boat. Then there is another mod that I have that does not have a menu, and it's funny as hell. It's faster swimming. Geralt, when he swims with this mod, he's going. I can make an estimate. He's going about maybe 20, 25 miles an hour in the water, just speeding along. That comes in handy if you damage your boat, then it sinks, and you're out in the middle of nowhere. Well, you use the Geralt the mod for faster swimming. Wow, you just swim. You cover a short distance. I do believe this mod is faster than I can ever configure the boat. So I can actually just not use the boat and just swim everywhere. So let me talk a bit for a moment about some of the mods that I have. I've already mentioned Geralt is rich. I've already mentioned faster swimming. Do I use cheats? Yes, I do. I have on my Xbox, I have 81 days, 12 hours and 10 minutes of game time. I've since retired that game on the Xbox. And when I get a Series X, I will do the next gen upgrade on it, but I will not play it. I love the modded version of The Witcher because of the added visuals and textures. They're wonderful, and I like to have them. So I do use cheats because again, I've played this game so many times. Have a lot of hours. If you combine the Xbox days along with Steam, I have well over 900 hours in Steam playing the game. And this is the first time I'm playing it through GOG. I have no achievements yet. I want to try to get 100% achievements. And I wanted to start it on a new platform, a new service. So that's why I have the Game of the Year edition from GOG. I wanted to start all over fresh with with no achievements, so that way I can enjoy the game, getting achievements at the same time. There are certain things that I have to do in the game in order to get 100% achievements, and that involves me saving at one point and then going ahead and doing the game this one way, just this certain way, just to get one type of achievement. But then I'll go back to where, after I get that achievement, then I'll go back to that previous save, and then I'll continue on the game the other way. There is 3 different endings. There's 3 main different endings the main way. If you haven't played the game, I'm not going to spoil it. If you have played the game, then you know which 3 endings are at the main for the main storyline. But sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. So yeah, I use cheats, and when you see the game, my gameplay, my recorded Let's Play, The Witcher 3 modded my way. When you see that, you'll see that I have cheats. You can make comments. I don't care. I'm playing it the way I want to play it. You're just going to travel along and watch. So let's go on. Next one is camera. Friendly Meditation has a camera to where you can position the camera looking over your shoulder. You can have it looking on his profile, left or right profile, or you can have the camera facing him while he's doing his meditation. Friendly Camera is another creation by Wasteland Ghost. She does friendly meditation, friendly HUD. I wish I could have friendly HUD back, but there's something wrong with I've tried as best as I could to get the scripts merged. I used to be able to, but something has changed to where I can't merge the scripts to where it works. I keep getting error messages when the game does script compiling. Now the next one is user interface, which is slots. Slots is basically what it is, what it shows. It gives you, you can't see it right now, but let's go ahead and I'll open it up. It's basically a cheat to have all the slots unlocked at once, without any levels. I could just unlock them all. Yes, that is a cheat, but I'm not adding any skill points, so it doesn't hurt to have all the slots unlocked. Thoughtful Roach. You whistle for Roach. She's coming up from behind you. She runs right into you, pushes you forward. With Thoughtful Roach, she no longer does that. She'll slow down and stop right behind you. You can even, in this, you can even have a whistle, and Roach, she will follow you. If you're if you're within, if you're standing, if you're moving, walking around, she will stop and wait for you to go to her. Wearable pocket items. Wearable pocket items is a wonderful sounding and mod that is new, and I wanted to try. What it does is it shows the bombs hooked up to your belt. It shows the smart magic lamp, or it shows a magic lamp hooked up to your belt. Mod that I have is smart magic lamp, where it will be a regular light until you get to one of those areas, uh, the green areas where there'll be um, ghost activity, and then it'll turn green, so that way you could see the what happened. I'm going to be adding menu strings to these, so that way they will be put in the proper locations that I want. But basically, that's what the menu strings does. And with that, I am going to go ahead and end this video. It's long enough, but I wanted to show you how menu strings helps. So it will help you immensely. Just follow the directions and the descriptions, and you'll have categories. You'll have your mods in mod menus in your categories. So it looks all nice and neat. So I appreciate you watching this video. If you like the video, go ahead and press the like button. Subscribe if you want to. Here pretty soon I'm going to be doing Let's Play. And that's it. That's all I have left to say. I will talk to you again next time when I'm doing the updates for the modding. But other than that, as always, good luck on the path.